Hello there, divine beings of YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. This is Allie Tarot 108, and today we are looking at the question, what do you need to hear right now? What advice are your guides and spirit and the universe? What advice is meant for you to hear right now? So first we're going to be looking at your current energy. Then we're going to be looking at the hidden truths of this situation. We're going to be asking for guidance from spirit, from your guides, and we're going to try to assess what can be the outcome if you follow this advice. So of course, this is a general reading. There will be some things which are meant more for others and less for other people. Of course, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For our spreads today, we're going to take our messages of life, and I really love this deck because it's full of affirmations and good advice. And yeah, so let's get started. Let's pull 3 different cards and see which cards come up. Pile 1, wow, attaining peace. Today I turn within to find the source of my experiences. There I find the peace that comes from seeking truth. I understand that the riches I discover within myself have a greater value than all the wealth of the outside world. Step by step I continue my spiritual quest. Little by little I free myself, rising ever higher and attaining true inner peace. Oh my goodness. Pile number 1, that's deep. Pile number 2, what is your card? Let me see. Growing. Wow. Today I understand that I am here to learn, to discover, and grow. When I nourish myself with inner light, my inner divinity grows. When I study the messages that life brings me, I am improved in the eyes of God. When I strike a balance between the material and spiritual worlds, I am freed of inner conflicts. In these ways, I grow my own soul. It's extremely deep. And I feel already some messages and themes coming up for you too. Pile number 1 and 2. So pile number 3, who are you? What do you need to hear right now? Together in the light. I give thanks for all who enter my life. I understand we are all exactly who and where we are supposed to be, and everyone contributes to each other's personal growth. Every reaction someone draws from me is a gift from their soul to mine, meant to help free me from my inner conflicts. Today, by focusing on my own development rather than on others' faults, I become one with the divine. Amazing. So we have pile 1, attaining peace, pile 2, growing, and pile 3, together in the light. Please choose your pile now, and I will see you in your reading. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the card Attaining Peace. Today I turn within to find the source of my experiences. There I find the peace that comes from seeking truth. I understand that the riches I discover within myself have a greater value than all the wealth of the outside world. Step by step, I continue my spiritual quest. Little by little, I free myself, rising ever higher and attaining true inner peace. Wow. That is really deep, your significator card today, pile number 1. So we're asking to spirit, to the universe, to your guides, what do you need to hear right now? So first, what we're going to do is we're going to assess the current energy of your situation going on. And for that, I want to use this special little oracle deck I have here. It's called the Oracle of Rama. It goes very deep. First, we choose a card, and then we choose a divine guide card, which is kind of like rolling a dice. It's like numbers. So first, we're going to choose your oracle card. This one. Wow, cultivating virtues. So, a pause in Rama's story. The divine heroes are lauded, and the benefits of looking for them for guidance are stated. Indication, very auspicious, very lucky. So, I get the feeling already, pile number one, that your situation is really about, I feel like you've been through some stuff, pile number one. And I feel like you're coming to this period of where it's kind of like self-realization, really, like understanding that you don't need to worry about anything really. I get that feeling. It's really this feeling of like realization, like I don't need to run and rush after these things over here. I don't need to care about the bad opinions of other people. I don't need to worry about what anyone else thinks of me. I get that energy coming up. Like there's this current energy coming up for you right now, pile number one. And let's take our divine guide card, number two. Brother Defender, number two. It says, divine grace to overcome obstacles is required. That means like divine help to, well, overcome obstacles, to deal with the problem that you're having, or to deal with the situation. And I do get this energy, pile number one, that this situation is really like, I feel like it's not necessarily a specific situation. I feel like it's your life in general, actually, pile number one. Like, I feel like within yourself, you felt anxiety for the past little while, or this worry about what am I going to do with myself? What am I going to do with my life? I feel this great worry about really the future. And the words also taking care of myself come up. Let's get more into it with the tarot cards. So, what is pile number one's current energy with regarding the question, what do they need to hear right now? So what is their current energy? Yeah, Six of Pentacles. Definitely something like concern about material life. I get a big energy coming up about like, how am I going to take care of myself? And it's related to like money, you know, place to live, my assets, you know, what is the next step in my life? Now, some of you, I feel you could be at a turning point in your life. Like you could be between school. I feel some of you could be quite young, like you're at a crossroads, I feel, or you're at a turning point where it's like, I don't really know what's next for me. It's this energy, like I get all these questions coming up, like, should I find someone to settle down with? Should I go back to school? Should I pursue a career in this? It's like all of these questions and all of these things. And also I get this big energy about peer group or friends. It could also be about family members, but about peer group and friends, it's like, okay, are these people true to me? Should I just keep living to pander to them, pander to their opinions? I get this energy of like, lately you may have been worrying a lot about other people's opinions, and I feel like it's caused you anxiety as well. Not only about taking care of yourself and making a good future for yourself, but caring too much about what other people say about what you should do. I get this real energy of you like looking for advice in other places. Pile number one. So let's see what else is in pile number one's current energy. Yeah. Afflicted by things, by your thoughts, things of the mind. Trying to keep in balance. Again, that big energy of I want to build something for myself. And I get from you, pile number one, this really big energy of like, reflection. Reflection on my life, on the things that I've done in my life, on my childhood and the things that I dreamed of in childhood. And I get this energy where you're saying to yourself, like, why am I not where I want to be right now? Why am I not at the place that I always hoped I would be? You know, what is around me that is stopping me? I do get the feeling like there are some blockages coming up, but we're going to look at that in our next row of cards here, because right now we're just picking up the current energy. So yeah, this energy of really feeling unfulfilled, Five of Cups. Five of Cups is that whole breakage in emotions, feeling emotionally unfulfilled, like things are spilling out, like it's this kind of hopeless feeling actually. Why pile number one? Why are you hopeless? I feel like you have great talents, and you have good things that you can do. That energy with Temperance is like, I feel you trying to find it, trying to find your right thing for you, your right path. There's a lot of like questioning about that, I feel. And with our cultivating virtues here, I feel like you have good things and talents, and you shouldn't doubt yourself. And I feel like this energy of all these talking heads around you, people that you come to for advice, could be friends, family members, like they're just like babble at you, and it's not really good to listen to them, pile number one. It's not really good to listen to them because I feel like it can confuse your mind, confuse your energy. I get this energy of like needing to recuperate for you and needing this kind of introvert, you know, for introverted people, they need to be alone to gain back their energy. So it's like, I feel like if you are feeling lonely or something and then you're calling people on the phone, it's like, I feel like it's not a very good thing for your mind. I feel like the best thing for you to do would be to meditate, actually, like to practice some kind of meditation regularly. Anyway, we're just assessing current energy for this line. So one more card. Yeah, Ace of Wands. That in reverse, feeling like I can't act. I can't do what I want to do. I can't get to where I want to be. I don't know what to do. I don't know which actions to take. Okay. So line 2, we're looking at the hidden truth of this situation that you're in. Six of Swords. Interesting. What is the hidden truth of this situation that pile number one needs to hear right now? Oh my, the hidden truth. Keep going. Queen of Swords. Eight of Wands. Wow, and it's all upright cards here. Seven of Cups. Okay. So the hidden truth of this situation, what Spirit is trying to tell you, and also ties in with everything, the whole theme of your reading today, is attaining peace. How is pile number one going to attain peace? So the hidden truth of this situation is, pile number one, you are a person with big talents. I feel like you are a person with many ideas, and I get the message, pile number one, about you just having to hone those ideas, like having to streamline your ideas, how to say. Like, I feel like part of manifesting what you want and the place that you want to be in life is actually getting those thoughts out of your head and out into the world. And I get the message about you easily doing that with writing them down. So it's like a message for you is, if you want your dreams to become reality, because I feel like you have a lot of dreams, you have a lot of thoughts, you have a lot of good thoughts, interesting ideas. Just write them down. Write down your ideas. And I feel like you're going to see them more clearly after. And also you can come back to those journal entries or wherever you've written those things down and remember those good ideas that you have. And I feel, pile number one, that you are a person that maybe one day when you're outside somewhere, if you're like sitting on the bus or in a park or wherever you are, there can be that energy of getting big ideas. Getting big ideas, like wherever you are. You may just be walking somewhere and then something comes to you like, oh, that's a really good idea. Write it down, pile number one, because I feel here with Queen of Wands that it's like Queen of Wands and Queen of Swords together. Wow. It just goes to show that you are a person with big ideas, and you can be powerful if you learn to hone those ideas, if you learn to channel those ideas. With Eight of Wands here, it's like, I do see you taking action, but hidden truth about this situation is that I feel when you're taking action, it has to be something that is done just for yourself, just for you as the person who has the ideas and has the power. It shouldn't be the goal of, I'm doing it for great material wealth, or I'm doing it to impress others, or I'm doing it to what? To look like a big person. It's a warning here with Seven of Cups in reverse that you should not do what you need to do for the sake of outside appearances or making yourself look better. You have to act and do the things that you need to do just to fulfill yourself and your own soul, because I feel this energy of you, pile number one, feeling kind of lost in a way. And I do get this feeling of like loneliness, even if you're around other people. I feel like there can be this energy of like, I don't know really who I am and what I want to do with myself. But you have good potential, pile number one. Don't doubt it. So what other hidden truths are there in this situation pile number one needs to know about? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Pentacles, Hanged Man. Okay, the advice is definitely you need to take a different perspective on cultivating success for yourself, pile number one. It's like saying here with the Hanged Man that you need to, flip your mind into another direction, because if you don't, you're going to be stuck in this state that you're currently in. And I feel like you can do it, pile number one. You can definitely flip your perspective. Don't worry about what other people think or what other people want you to do. Don't worry about all these talking heads around you. If you just do it for yourself, Wheel of Fortune, you're going to see gradually things changing and turning to a place that you're feeling very good and comfortable in. As well with Knight of Pentacles, I feel like the material success, money, all the things that you've been dreaming of are going to manifest if you just take that other perspective where you don't worry about anyone else. Everything you have to do, you have to do it for you. So the last row we're going to look at today is guidance from Spirit. What does Spirit want you to do? What advice does Spirit want to give you? So we have here coming up Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, Ten of Wands, Four of Pentacles, the World, one more, Nine of Pentacles. I feel like it's a similar message again coming up with the Seven of Pentacles here. It's like Spirit telling you, you have the talents and you have the tools and you have the key in order to do this big thing. And also, Judgment card in reverse. Don't worry about what other people say. Just do it for yourself. With Ten of Wands here in reverse, I also get a message that Spirit wants you to know, don't expect things to happen overnight, and don't expect things to come too quickly to you. With Four of Pentacles here as well, it's that energy like, don't expect things to build too quickly. Don't try to push it. Don't exhaust yourself, because it can be very damaging for you, in the way that the success that you will gain will just run away quickly. I get that energy. And if you are patient, if you try to make things work for yourself, you can have what you need. Also, the energy with the World card here is like, you have to enjoy it. You have to enjoy what you're doing. Life should be like a dance, not like a struggle, not like not like you're pulling your eyelashes out to get to where you want to be. It should be like a dance. You should love it. You should love this struggle, basically. Love the process of getting to where you want to be. And also, I get the message right now, when we talked about it in the beginning, how can I take care of myself? That whole question. This is self-care. Doing what you love is self-care. So, let's take a few more. Guidance from Spirit. Interesting. Eight of Swords. Emperor. Wow. Wow, with the Emperor here, you can be very, very successful in your path as long as you learn to dance with the rhythm and waves of life, of the path of life. With Eight of Swords here, it's like, I feel you in the future with your ideas being really appreciated. I get this energy of like, once upon a time, you were really like mentally tortured, but in the future, it's going to be like your big ideas in your big brain, they don't torture you anymore. They've actually held you up. Yeah, there's this whole energy again of like, don't worry about the end result. Don't worry about the end goal. You just have to learn to dance with the rhythm of life. Okay, so the final question is, what will be the outcome if you follow this advice? Let's take another deck. Okay, what will be the outcome if pile number one follows this advice? Oh, Six of Swords. It's good. Moving toward the things that you want in life. What else? Float on. Float on the river, you know? We all float on. Getting that song coming up, if you know that song. We all float on, all right. Eight of Wands. What comes up about this is like, you're going to feel that the struggle is less. If you just learn to be in your own. I get this introvert energy again, where it's like, learn to turn your senses inward rather than listen to what other people say. You have to be in your own intuition. I feel like with Eight of Wands here, it's like in the future, your struggle is going to feel like much less, because I feel like you're just going to love what you're doing. You're going to feel like it's not work. It's not work. King of Wands, reverse. Yeah. You're going to feel like a ruler, or like you're on top, or like very good in yourself. And it's like, you're not going to feel that tasks are taxing on you. You're going to feel like things are easy for you. Whoop. Justice. Balance. Balance in your life. Balance, and as well, I get the energy of health. Health and wealth. Doing good things for yourself. So, everything is falling out. But let's take one more card. One more card, one more final thought for you, pile number 1. Knight of Wands. Out of the fire. If you take the advice presented here today from Spirit, the answer is your life is going to be much less stressful. And there's that whole energy again coming back to the main theme, attaining peace. Cultivate the things that you already know you have, the talents that you already know you're blessed with. And I get this message for you as well, pile number 1, like you might not think that you have those talents, but you do. And just know that things which may seem like natural for you or ordinary for you, things that you're good at, may be quite astonishing for other people. Like we always tend to underestimate ourselves. So don't underestimate yourself, pile number 1. You have a big talent. You have something that you can do. It might be like something like just being good at analyzing. Could even be like you're good at people watching. And like that, the message kind of comes up like you have this natural ability. Use it. So, pile number 1, if you like this reading, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and see you in the next time. Bye! Hello, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. Today we're asking the question, what do you need to hear right now? What is the advice that Spirit needs to give to you right now? We're first going to analyze your current energy. Then we're going to look at hidden truths of this situation. Then we're going to get the guidance from Spirit, from your guides coming to you. And we're going to look at the outcome, what will happen if you follow this advice. So your indicator card today was the growing card. And it says, today I understand that I am here to learn, to discover, and grow. When I nourish myself with my inner light, my inner divinity grows. When I study the messages that life brings me, I am improved in the eyes of God. When I strike a balance between the material and spiritual worlds, I am freed of inner conflicts. In these ways, I grow my own soul. Wow. We're going to look at what that means coming up. But I already get this big temperance energy, like energy of balance. I feel it's actually kind of similar to pile number 1. So if you were attracted to pile number 1, also I would recommend going back to that. So pile number 2, I get this energy of like getting free. I get this energy like things have been on your mind and like you want to get free from these things on your mind. So what we're doing today is we're taking something that I kind of like to play with, use a little bit. It's called Oracle of Rama. And so what we do is we take a indicator card here first, and then we kind of roll a die with these divine guide cards because they're like numbered. So let's take one of these Oracle of Rama cards. So what does pile number 2 need to hear right now? Prosperity. Wow. So Rama establishes his ruling accordingly to cosmic law. Everyone benefits. Wow. Cosmic law. That's a big energy coming up here. Where is it? When I study the messages that life brings me, I get this big energy of you looking for synchronicities in your life, pile number 2. With cosmic law here also, I get this energy of you in contemplation about like, oh, I saw, it can be anything like, I saw this black bird outside the other day. What does it mean? I happened to see this rainbow out my window. What does it mean? You know, what is the universe trying to tell me? So indication, those who follow Dharma flourish in the end. Those who follow ego fall. So if you know what Dharma means, it means like the way. It means like the path of light and truth. And I mean, it can mean religion as well, but those who follow the higher light and the path of their purpose flourish in the end, and those who follow ego fall. So I get this big energy, like what you need to hear right now, pile number 2, is like you have a bigger purpose here. And I feel like you shouldn't undermine yourself. You shouldn't doubt yourself as well. And also, I get this energy where it's like I feel the universe is trying to give you the advice like, be humble, stay humble, pile number 2. So we're going to take our Divine Guide card to look at our list here. Which number is meant for you, pile number 2? I have no idea. Oh, it was the same in pile number 1. Brother Defender. Partners are now properly honored. Wow, yeah, I get this energy also for you, pile number 2. Like there could be some collaboration going on, and it's part of your growth, pile number 2. Collaboration in the sense where it's like it could be a marriage, or it could just be like a business collaboration, or it's generally just a partnership, I feel. And I feel it's like a new thing. It's not like you going to work with your parents or something like that. I feel it's like a new partnership or a new collaboration with someone, where it's like to go into this partnership and for it to be prosperous and good, you've got to be humble. You have to stay humble, pile number 2. I feel like there's a lot of like diminishing of your ego, a lot of putting your ego aside and realizing that you're not perfect, pile number 2, because I get this energy like that may have been a thing for you in the recent past, feeling like I can do everything, I'm right, but I feel like this whole partnership coming in is it's like a wake-up call. It's gonna shake you, it's gonna move you, it's gonna force you to grow, pile number 2, and it's good, it's a good thing. So we are now with the tarot looking into what is pile number 2's current energy. This guy just jumped out. So let's see. Ace of Cups. Ooh. I'm telling you, oh my goodness, prosperity. Material prosperity is on the way for you. And I think you know it, pile number 2. So, because we're assessing your current energy right now, your current energy is like prosperity is coming in. Okay. What else do we need to know about pile number 2's current energy? Oh my gosh, this is a new beginning. Ace of Cups, Ace of Swords. I feel this energy. Oh my goodness. Pile number 2, are you getting married or something? This big energy of a new material life starting for you. And it's going to change you and rock you. And it's just amazing, pile number 2. Okay. King of Swords. Again, that energy of humility. King of Swords in reverse is that humility energy. Like, time to put away your ego or thoughts. And with the white bird on the shoulder, the owl on the shoulder, it's like, you know that you've got your intelligence. Don't put away your intelligence. As we know, the owl is like a bringer of knowledge. So it's like, don't put away your intelligence. You're smart. You're really smart, pile number 2. Don't be puffed up, though. Don't have a big head. Don't have a big ego. You're smart for sure. But be humble, please. 10 of Swords. Yeah, I definitely feel like at times it's like really difficult to be humble, for sure. It's like, I feel you having to keep some kind of emotions in or some kind of thoughts in, like you can't completely express your thoughts. And I get this feeling of like, I'm worried to tell this, person in the partnership that I'm in, about certain things that I think, because I don't want them to be angry with me or be against me. I get that feeling like, okay, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to say certain things that are on my mind. King of Wands. What does that mean? What's up with this King of Wands? Ace of Wands. Action energy. Yeah, you gotta stay humble. Otherwise, okay, I feel like you already are doing it since we're assessing your current energy. It's like, I feel like you're already doing it. You're already staying humble and like zipping your lip at times, keeping your mouth shut about things at times because you want this new partnership to work for you. And it is going to be working for you. I feel like there are new things happening. Like the ball is rolling, the gears are turning, things are changing and moving for you. Pile number 2. So that's good. I do feel it's very good. It's all very positive, I feel. Okay, so second row, we're asking, what are the hidden truths that pile number 2 needs to hear right now about their situation? Oh, the Hierophant. That's good, but we need to know more. What about the Hierophant? Oh, the Lovers. Wow, I definitely feel this like marriage energy going on here, pile number 2. Yeah, because we had here also partners are not properly honored in the number, and we had number 2 come up. It's that big energy of like honoring your partner or whoever you're with. If it's not love for you, it might be business, or another aspect could be you're in studies and you have some kind of partnership, you have to work with someone. But there's definitely this energy of like respect. And I feel like you are respected because this is a hidden truth. You know how you feel about the other person, but how do they feel about you? They respect you. They respect you very much, and they really love this connection. They really love this connection that you have together, and they feel very strongly about it. It's very, it feels very prosperous to them. So what else does pile number 2 need to hear? The hidden truth. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Things are going to be moving, I feel. Big actions are going to be going to be happening. 5 of Swords. You got to know that this situation is, I feel at times you can feel really like restricted or really like oppressed in this situation. Okay. What else does pile number 2 need to hear? Hidden truths. Yeah, again, that same energy of like I feel like I can't express my mind. Like I can't, like, do I have a right to think what I'm thinking? Or are my thoughts incorrect? And I get this message about with your collaboration or partnership, like, yes, in a way, it's valid for you to feel that way, to feel like apprehensive about should I express myself to this other person? But I feel like it won't last forever, that energy. 7 of Pentacles. There's definitely that energy of building assets or developing materially with this connection. And I feel like you and this other person will be very successful together. And with the reverse here, I feel like the message is that it's like you don't have to go at it alone. I feel like it's going to kind of flow and it's going to happen on its own with the success and like stability and all that. Yeah, there's this energy like I feel like you're not going to have to individually push too hard for the successes that come up. It's this energy like I feel the things are just going to simply flow. Yeah, it's going to be happiness. It may seem like difficulty a little bit in the beginning with you feeling like you have to keep some thoughts to yourself. But in the end, I feel like it's definitely happiness. It's like a beautiful thing. And I get this real feeling of like innocence, like playfulness, like I'm so happy that I came into this partnership, even though there were like, there were austerities, you know, even though there were things which were not so pleasant to deal with. I'm really, really happy with the things that that have resulted from this. I mean, this is the hidden truth. This is the hidden truth that Spirit wants you to see, that this relationship, however this relationship may be, whether it's romantic or marriage or business, etc., that if you just suffer a little bit, in the end, it's going to be definitely worth it. So what is the guidance from Spirit that we need to hear, that we need to know for pile number 2? 2 of Cups, again with the partnership. 6 of Cups. I often see these 2 cards together. Definitely guidance from Spirit. This is guidance from Spirit in this row. So definitely what I'm seeing here is that like Spirit wants you to know, just relax. Just relax. Just have fun with this. Don't put too much importance on like anything like not losing the other person. I get this energy like there may be some kind of slight fear or worry, like, oh no, if I act in the wrong way, I could lose this other person. But I get like, I feel the message from Spirit coming up here is don't worry about losing them or not losing them. Just live with them, you know, just live your life. Just live your life, be the person that you are, because I feel like if you're too worried about losing that person, it can really jinx the whole situation. It can really damage the whole situation. And the things that you're thinking, if you're having those negative thoughts, like it can result in energetic disruptions in this relationship. So just flow with it, live with it, be comfortable and happy with that connection that you have. It's a thing coming up. So what other guidance from Spirit? Yeah, this whole childlike energy is coming up, really. Like, just know that you're building something, is that energy with 8 of Pentacles here. Just know that you're building something and don't give up on it. Like, it will work out. It will come to pass. That the things you've always dreamed of will be possible, and even more than the things you've always dreamed of. So what is the outcome? You're gonna have everything that you need. Okay, a few more guidance from Spirit. These ones jumped out, so I feel like we need to have them. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. 6 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. 5 of Cups. So the further guidance from Spirit, I feel, is like this whole energy and advice, like, don't over endeavor. And that was the thing coming up here with 7 of Pentacles as well. Don't over endeavor, because if you do, it's going to be really emotionally taxing and it's going to be really stressful for you. And I feel like Spirit is saying here with Knight of Cups, like, just know that you're already on the right track to happiness. So please don't doubt it and don't like push beyond. Don't get these thoughts of like paranoia, where it's the situation I'm seeing where it's like, oh, this is too good to be true, so it just can't be true. Please, pile number 2, just chill, just relax. And I feel like Spirit is saying, if you just relax, you're going to have everything you need. All the things that you've always dreamed of are going to come in good time with balance. Definitely with balance. I feel like a message is also for you to be in nature. And like that's going to help you and heal you. Okay, so let's look at the final outcome. If the advice given today from Spirit is followed, what is the final outcome that pile number 2 needs to see or needs to know about in this situation that they need to hear right now? 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, the Sun. Basically, pile number 2, with this whole reading today, we've had this big energy of like prosperity. Definitely good things are coming to you. I feel like you're entering into a partnership right now, which is like going to be very good for you. And I feel like you know it already, that it's going to be very good for you, but don't doubt it. And if the advice today is followed, I feel like you're going to be in a better place than you ever imagined you could be. And I get this energy of you even being in a better situation, like financially. I'm seeing better situation financially than your peers, than your family, than your siblings, or like that. I get this energy of you really being on top and doing very, very well for yourself, and being very, very happy. You and this partner that you're working with or that you're involved with are going to be very, very happy together. With the Sun card, like riding off into the sun. There's like no worries. Just, I feel like the message coming up to you, coming up for you today, pile number 2, is there's got to be patience, and also you got to suffer a little bit for the things that you want to get to the place that you want to be in. Yeah, let's just take one oracle card here from Ganesh Whispers. What does Lord Ganesh want pile number 2 to know today? This energy. Don't get caught up in your fears. Clear your energy, pile number 2. You're going to be okay. Yeah. So, pile number 2, if you like this reading today, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and as well, I take suggestions for other new topics on readings if you have anything to suggest. So please leave me a comment, even just to say that you stopped by. I appreciate it. And see you in the next one. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading today. Today we're asking the question, what do you need to hear right now? What are the messages from Spirit that you're meant to hear right now, dealing with the situation that you're in your life? So your significator card was and is Together in the Light. So it says, I give thanks for all who enter my life. I understand we are all exactly who and where we are supposed to be, and everyone contributes to each other's personal growth. Every reaction someone draws from me is a gift from their soul to mine, meant to help free me from my inner conflicts. Today, by focusing on my own development rather than on others' faults, I become one with the divine. Wow. My own development. It's kind of a similar energy to pile number 2. So if you were attracted to pile number 2, potentially you may want to go and watch pile number 2. But in pile number 2, I got the similar energy of pile number 1. So who knows? Maybe this whole video is meant for you, is meant for all of you. Pile number 1, 2, and 3 are like all together mixed in one. So today I want to take Oracle of Rama, pull a significator card from this, and then what we do is we take the divine guide cards. They're kind of like a die, they have numbers on them, and then we look at the further indications on the Oracle card. So let's pull one card. What does pile number 3 need to hear right now? Message from guides, universe, spirit. So, a good start. Okay. Events in the blessed childhood are retold. Indication: auspicious means lucky, like auspicious results, especially in the early stages of one's endeavors. Calm within the storm. There's this real energy of like living within the moment here. Living within the moment, and I feel like living in the moment for you is a important theme here. Pile number 3, like it was in pile number 1 and 2 as well, but like don't worry about the future too much. Don't worry about the results. Just worry about now, about the process. Just enjoy the process. I feel like you may be starting something new here, pile number 3. Like a new project, a new thing. Could even be moving to a new city or a new town, or starting in a new school, something like that. So let's ask the divine guide which number card we need. Number 5. Goddess, heroine. Wow, I feel like this card is saying, pile number 3, that you've got it. Oh my gosh, look, it's here also. Same. Sita, goddess. It's this energy like, just find your inner center and your inner peace, and just know that you can do it. You're starting something new, I feel, and you've got this. You've got this. You got to believe in yourself. So number 5 is participating in sacred rites brings rewards. So I get this energy of like you having to be more involved. And I get a community kind of energy coming up here. And with the message that I communicated before, I got this energy like you're in a new place. This energy like you could have even moved cities, moved towns or something. But I definitely feel like you're in a new place, you're in a new community, and there may be some worry about that. So just know that if you participate in some activities, I feel like it's going to be very good for you. Now, for some of you, this could actually be like moving back to your childhood town, or getting involved with something which you were involved with before when you were younger. There's that energy coming up as well. So there's this whole energy. Everyone contributes to each other's personal growth. Yeah, there's definitely this community aspect or community energy coming up here. So first we're going to assess your current energy. Then we're going to look at the hidden truths of the situation. Then we're going to look at guidance from spirit. And after, we're going to look at the outcome, what will happen if you follow that advice. So what is pile number 3's current energy that we need to know about here? Oh my goodness, Tower. There's definitely that energy of like you've moved on from something else and this is a new thing that you're in with right now. Knight of Cups. You're not sure how to approach this situation. Some anxiety. How do I move forward in this situation with Knight of Cups here? Empress. You feel like, I get this feeling of being like uprooted somehow. Like I couldn't stay in my last place. I couldn't stay in my last community. I have to be in a new one. But like in my last place, I feel like I was quite well situated, or like I was good there. It's this real energy of like, I'm in a new community or I'm in a new place, and the people there, they don't really know who I am. And they don't really know how good I am, what a queen I am, what a king I am, you know, how great I am. They don't know my good qualities. It's current energy, judgment. I get this feeling, yeah, definitely. Like it's I mean, part of it is in your head and another part of it is in reality, judgment. You're worried about these other people judging you, looking at you, and I feel like, of course, with first impressions, people do judge. So you just got to know that there is some of that going on. People have been looking at you, like, you know, looking up and down. Who's this? There's that energy. What else in current energy? I feel like the impression that people have had of you in this new place, this new community, is like, this is a person who's stable, who's good, who seems okay. Just we don't know who this person is quite yet. We have yet to really see who they are completely. Five of Swords. I definitely feel like there's some worry in your mind, or like you feeling like, okay, I'm not really sure just yet what I can talk about in this new community with these new people, in this new surrounding. There's this energy like that. So yeah. So in row 2, we are looking at the hidden truths of this situation. What hidden truths does Spirit want pile number 3 to know? We've got 9 of Pentacles. I also feel like, for whatever reason, part of this move to this new start for you, pile number 3, could have been like economic. But I do get this energy around like family or like going home or something like that. So that could be a reality for some of you. So there's this whole energy of like, it feels like economic, like this new start, like a new thing that I'm involved in. 4 of Cups. Okay. Interesting. What are the hidden truths of this situation that we need to hear? That pile number 3 needs to hear. 8 of Swords. Queen of Pentacles. What else? 7 of Cups. So I feel this whole energy coming up, which is like they're just as scared of you as you are of them. Like, and also the words coming up, it's always worse than we think. I feel like pile number 3, like part of your situation going on right now, sort of the hidden truth that Spirit wants you to know, is that there are good things and good opportunities, and that the situation can be good for you. That I feel you finding your people, finding your right people, your right like-minded people. And I get this energy here with 4 of Cups. It's just like, I see this as you here under the mushroom, and this upper fairy, like party fairy, as just kind of like trying to invite you. I get this energy of message, like the hidden truth, like just put yourself out there and you'll find that things are actually better than they seem in your head. I feel you being more accepted than you expected. And I feel like it's good people around. It's like this whole energy environment of like, don't get too wrapped up in your head, don't get too wrapped up in your mind, because you're a great person. Pile number 3. I feel like you have a lot to give. I feel like you have a kind of like a big energy, and I get this energy like you can sometimes be intimidating, maybe for some of you. This intimidation energy. Like, I feel you being a very strong person and very like having very strong thoughts. But I get this energy also of like At times I feel like you're slow to open up, so that can be intimidating for other people because I feel like you can be potentially like hard to read for other people in a social situation or like that. It's like I feel like you're a person who can be a mystery until you're ready to show yourself. And then I feel like when you show yourself, you can be close to people, like very, very close. I feel you like in your last situation, in your last place, you had a few kind of close friends or colleagues who you really had refuge in or you felt comfortable with, but you had to make this change somehow for some reason. So what's this Seven of Cups all about? Let's ask. Regarding hidden truths. Ten of Cups. Hidden truths. Okay, what other hidden truths regarding these cups? Okay, let's ask Ganesh Oracle here. What are the other hidden truths regarding this situation? Oh, Spirit wants to tell you just to try to be more open in this situation. It's a hidden truth that if you're just a little bit more open with people, they're going to embrace you. They're going to let you in. And I feel like it's going to be very good for you. You shouldn't doubt it. You shouldn't, don't be too afraid. Because I feel like there won't be any real consequences. In every new place, there are going to be people who are your well-wishers and people who are your naysayers. Just don't worry too much about people not accepting you or kicking you out. So what other guidance do we need to hear from Spirit? Justice. Can we elaborate a little bit on this Justice card? What are the hidden truths? Hidden truths. Justice. Hidden truth. What is the meaning of this? I get this energy like there can be like a lot of reminiscing for you from your old situation. I get this feeling like you're still kind of hanging on to things in the past or the previous place that you were. So I feel like part of the advice here is clear that energy and try to move into the future, forward, with balance. And it's like you don't have to forget about the things in your life that have happened. It's kind of like just take the good memories and, you know, move on from those things. Yeah. Okay, so line 3, guidance from Spirit. What guidance from Spirit does pile number 3 need to hear right now about this situation? Now, we've already got quite a lot of guidance. Those things were inner truths, but guidance from Spirit, what's coming up? Yeah, the Fool. Stepping out into that place that you might be afraid of, that unknown territory, the thing that you're like, that you don't know how it's going to go. You just got to go there and do it. Don't worry, you know, and try to be lighthearted as well. Just know that you have guides around you, you have angels around you, you have ancestors around you that are protecting you, and they're your well-wishers. Just speak to them. I want to urge all of you, if any pile number 3 here, any of you pile number 3s out there who are doubting the situation, please, please connect with your guides, connect with your ancestors, and just really turn inward. It's that whole energy together in the light, you know? Just know that you're not alone. You're never alone. We have so many guides and angels around us, all of us. So, guidance from Spirit in this situation. So, 6 of Pentacles, that whole balance energy again. 2 of Pentacles, again, this balance energy coming up. Strength. So I feel you in your new situation, pile number 3. I feel you in this new situation being like, you are eventually going to feel comfortable and okay with the situation. For whatever reason, Two of Pentacles and Strength card always come up together for me when I'm reading. And it's this whole infinity energy. It's like, never stop believing, never give up on yourself, and just know that if you connect with your inner guidance, that your life cannot fail. There's no way, because our guides, our spirits, our ancestors, while we may go through hard times, while we may go through like dark night of the soul, or feel sometimes like things are really difficult and really bad in our lives, just know that all of these opportunities, all of these seemingly bad situations are opportunities, and they are situations which we can learn from very much and grow from very much. So I see you coming out in a very strong situation, pile number 3, and feeling very fixed in yourself and very strong in yourself. So what other guidance from Spirit is coming up here? Four of Wands, yeah, that whole energy of just put yourself out there. Put yourself out there, don't be afraid, because you have to know here, you see in this Four of Wands, it's a party, but all the people are wearing masks, and you have to know, again, that phrase comes up, they're more scared of you than you are of them. So it's like, just know that everyone is kind of hiding themselves a little bit. How many people out there, if anybody, fully reveal who they truly are to the whole world, to the whole community? It's like almost nobody, even celebrities. Nobody really knows who celebrities really are. I mean, people don't show themselves fully. It's true, we have different versions of ourselves. We have a version of ourselves when we're with our family, when we're at work, when we're in school, when we're with friends. There's that whole different energy. There are different versions of all people. So just know that all people have these worries and have these fears. This is guidance from your guides, from Spirit, from the universe. So what other guidance from Spirit does pile number 3 need to hear today? The Devil. Yeah. I feel like don't be too attached to what other people may think about you. Don't worry. I get this advice coming up for you, pile number 3, where it's like, just be lighthearted. Just be lighthearted. Don't be too hard on yourself. I get this energy like you can be too hard on yourself or like too serious. Pile number 3. Just try to be lighthearted. I get this energy of you like keeping to yourself. And I feel like with this whole reading, I mean, we already know it. What's coming up is like this apprehension about this new place, this new start. It's this energy like, don't be afraid to show people a little bit of yourself. Knight of Swords. King of Cups. So I want to ask further, what is this Knight of Swords about? What is this Knight of Swords about? In reverse. Yeah, of course, it's about beginnings with the Knight. Always about beginnings. Start to show yourself. You don't need to show your whole self, but I feel like if you go in that certain surrounding situation, that you are going to just feel better. You're just going to feel better, like immediately. And with King of Cups energy here, it's like, I feel like you're going to come home after that situation where you've met with people and be like, okay, I'm glad that I finally did it. It's like breaking through the ice. Icebreaker. That whole energy of icebreaker, yeah, for sure. So we're going to ask to our long stream tarot, what is the outcome if pile number 3 takes this advice? 4 of Cups. Friendship. Friendship is the thing. You see the girl sitting alone under the tree, but there's a hand extended to her. Friendship and further invites to next events and just like connections with other people. I feel that's very important. Two of Wands. You're gonna feel like you have more opportunities, like you can do more in the situation that you're in with the people around you that you're in. Four of Pentacles. You're gonna feel more stable generally. Like, I feel like I get this energy and I get this message about you like having people to rely on, having a shoulder to cry on. The Devil and Ten of Pentacles. I feel actually the Devil is quite a positive card here. It's like connections, new connections with people, and maybe even friendship, like maybe even beyond friendship, like a best friend or a new relationship, a new like romantic relationship, where I feel like you're gonna start to feel more well situated in your life, and like things are building for you. I feel you feeling very, very strong within yourself. Yeah. So, pile number 3, if you like this reading today, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And as well, I would like suggestions for anything that any topic that you would like to see me read on. I also do celebrity readings, world event readings. I'm also a medium, so I'm considering working with messages from beyond for celebrities, of course, more specifically. So if there's anything you'd like to see me read on, please drop me a message in the comments. I take your requests very seriously. I do consider them. So until next time, wish you love and light, and see you in the next one. Bye.